Today's Cowboys Report is presented by Roan. I'm rocking one of their polos, the ultra comfortable, ultra fitting polos. They've got a bunch of other products as well. They made today's show possible, which is all about trade ideas for the Dallas Cowboys. Trade rumors, I should technically say. Before we get going, I want to hear from you guys. Put your Cowboys trade ideas in the comments. Make them realistic. I will make note, all of these trade rumors came in before the news of the Trayvon Diggs torn ACL, so I would not be surprised if there were more cornerback ideas, which I'm certainly okay with. First up, tight end Zach Ertz. This is not the first time that Bleacher Report, they're the source on this one, the first couple actually, is that they've suggested Cowboys got to go get a new tight end. They keep pushing that narrative, which I'm not sure is actually accurate. It does make sense for Arizona, however, which is the first step in making a trade happen. Both sides have to produce the opposing team. I think it's a logical trade candidate. Arizona's clearly rebuilding. This is a rebuilding year. They're not going to be a real contender. Sorry, Arizona fans. Trading Ertz does make sense. It would free up snaps for Trey McBride, the young, talented tight end, who Dallas actually might have more interest in, but I doubt Arizona's going to trade him since Mike liked McBride coming out, by the way. Ertz, through 2 games this year, actually has 12 catches. He's been pretty involved in the passing game. Clearly, Joshua Dobbs likes to look his way. It's a good thing to also take note of as the Cowboys get set up for their own game against Arizona in Week 3. My issue here is twofold. One, do the Cowboys actually need a corner? I am unconvinced that or a tight end. I am unconvinced that they do. Got Diggs on my mind if you can't tell. Ferguson, Schoonmaker, Hendershot, those are 3 young players at the tight end position where you don't have a lot of, problems. Ferguson's got to catch better, some blocking better, but they're young and they're talented. Do you need to pay a high-priced veteran to come in? The Cardinals save about $9.1 million with a trade. Dallas has to pay over $9 million. Now, that I will make note, those numbers, all the numbers you'll see today, by the way, are based on the Week 1 salaries. So what you actually have to do is take the 9.3, divide by 17, multiply by however many games are left of the course of the season. So it's not quite 9.3. Maybe by trade on time it's closer to 7. That's a lot of money to pay for a tight end who maybe is a slight upgrade. I don't think that makes enough sense. So do you want to trade for a tight end? Y for yes, N for no in the comment section. It is today's pinned comment, so if the ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. This one's interesting. Trade for Chase Claypool. Also from Bleacher Reports, and to be quite blunt, why? I really don't understand what we're doing here with this idea. Bleacher was like, it's only $3 million. He brings size. He can cut bait. Why am I trading for a player who, like the entire Bears was like, yeah, he was terrible in Week 1. He was better in Week 2. Why am I trading for that guy who has done nothing in Chicago? I get Claypool's a great height, weight, speed prospect. Doesn't matter if you don't catch the football, if you're going to be lazy as a blocker. 9 games played for the player that cost the Bears the number 32 overall pick. And the outcome for Dallas, or for the Bears, has been basically nothing good. He has nothing. He would be what? Wide receiver 5 on this team? Behind Lamb, behind Cooks, behind Gallup. I'd say behind Tolbert. Maybe he's ahead of Turpin. Maybe. I think Jalen Brooks, who's been inactive for most part outside of Week 1, or in Week 1 when everyone was healthy, I think he might offer you more special teams blocking stuff. Like, I don't see any logical reason whatsoever to go trade for Chase Claypool when your guys are healthy. That's a stupid, stupid idea. Now, what's not stupid is Roan. The men's closet was due for a radical reinvention, and Roan has stepped up to the challenge. The Commuter Collection is the most comfortable, breathable, and flexible set of products known to man, and here is why. Roan helps get you ready for any occasion with the commuter collection. Comfortable pants, dress shirts, quarter zips, and polos like I am wearing today. You never have to worry about what to wear with the Roan commuter collection. They have 4-way stretch fabric, gives you breathability and flexibility, leaves you free to enjoy whatever life throws your way, from your commute to your work to 18 holes of golf. Whatever, Roan has you covered. The commuter collection gets you straight through any workday and right into whatever comes next. Head to roan.com/chatsports and use promo code chatsports to get 20% off your entire order. That's 20% off your entire order when you go to RHONE.com/chatsports and use code chatsports. Find your corner office comfort. Links in the comments and the description of today's show. On to the lone defensive player on this list. Of these first 3 names, this is the player that certainly intrigues me the most. Doesn't mean it's all that viable, but I would be happy to get Patrick Queen in Dallas. I think he has been awesome to open up the 2023 season. And though the Ravens drafted Trenton Simpson, they paid Roquan Smith. But after a pretty rough start to his career, I've seen Patrick Queen get better each season. Some ups and downs, of course, still mixed in. But he's got 19 tackles through 2 games played this year. If you've been concerned, about the Cowboys' linebacking core issues or perceived issues, they play so many safeties down there, like Queen would solidify that. He would take care of your linebacking concerns. So I do think Queen would make some sense. You'd be able to put Damone Clark back at linebacker 3. He gives you some coverage ability as well. That'd be a great addition. However, the Ravens, who are also undefeated, are not trading a starter away. That doesn't make any sense. They are leaning on Queen. They are contenders. This is maybe would have made sense in the preseason if they were impressed by Trenton Simpson. They are not doing that right now. Again, it takes 2 teams to make a trade. I am always frustrated when major outlets go, what about this player? Well, why would their own team do it? Doesn't make sense at all for the Ravens. Now, we are trying to grow here at the Cowboys. When we promise you if a trade happens, we will have a video on it for you guys. So if you haven't already, hit that sub button, youtube.com/@CowboysTV. I wrap up with the inclusion of Kyle Pitts. Because I get asked about it in some capacity, whether it's on Twitter, social media, the comment section, X, whatever, every day. Des Bryant's out there going, you got to get Pitts to Dallas. To be clear, I think Kyle Pitts is kind of like a dream option for Dallas. Before we get to my thoughts on the feasibility of Kyle Pitts, who is your dream Cowboys trade target? Drop that player name for me in the comment section right now. Pitts unquestionably would be a very fun addition for the Dallas Cowboys. However, we always have to ask ourselves this too. Why would the Falcons trade him? Now, his numbers after his first year, where he's been hurt in year 2, limited targets in year 3, have not been that great. He was also a 1,000-yard tight end as a rookie. Those dudes don't happen very often. Pitts is an awesome football player. And although the Falcons are not targeting him the way I would like to see him targeted, make no mistake about that, do not get your hopes up here. Do not. As not the reality of the situation. The Falcons' offense is weird. They feature Matt Collins. Bijan's this hybrid receiver running back, but it's actually good. It works. And it works because of the presence of guys like Drake London, of Kyle Pitts, even if their target share is not what we all think it should be. I would love to get Kyle Pitts. I truly would. But I am not expecting that he ends up in Dallas or anywhere because it doesn't make sense for the Falcons to trade him away.